everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pili. This channel is all about fashion, luxury and lifestyle, so if you're into any of those, please consider subscribing to my channel. So today I have a really interesting video for you guys, and I know I'm so sorry. I know I have been away for such a long time, and yeah, I mean, I can't really tell you anything other than I'm sorry, but I'm back and with really nice videos. I have a lot of ideas, so stay tuned for that. But today I wanted to talk about, like, if I was starting over my designer collection, which items would I buy? And I actually got this idea from Cassie Thorpe. She makes really fun videos and I love her channel so much. Yeah, I saw her video, which I will link below, and I thought it was super interesting, and I wanted to tell you which items I think I would buy if I was starting my collection from scratch. And it's so interesting to think about these things, because when I think about it, it's like some items in this list I don't even own, which is kind of crazy because I already have like a good collection. And then I think about like the things I would buy if I was starting from scratch, and some items I don't even own. But if you're interested in this, please keep watching. And yeah, I just wanted to tell you that today I'm gonna be talking about 5 items, but I will give you like an extra item, which I think is like after you're done with those 5. And then I will give you kind of an anti-haul, which basically means things I would actually not buy if I was starting my collection. By the way, I was forgetting, there's also a surprise unboxing in this video. It's something that I got for my birthday, but I'm not gonna do like a birthday unboxing because I think I didn't really get much things for my birthday. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do the bag unboxing, so just keep watching if you want to see that. So yeah, let's get started. Of course, I cannot like say this enough. I think this is something everyone should own, even if you are not like into fashion and into like luxury in general. If you think like bags are overpriced and all that kind of thing, I understand, but I think that every single person in this world, I think everyone needs an everyday bag. And in my opinion, it has to be black. So I have some options for you guys. And I mean, this is just like what I would get if I was starting from zero. And actually, the bag that I got myself when I was starting from zero is the YSL Lou bag. Now, I own this bag in the color white, but I would actually not purchase this bag in white. So the thing about this bag is that when I bought it, I was so into gold, and I thought that I didn't like how it looked, like this bag in gold, you know, with the gold hardware. I think I like it more with the silver hardware. So this is why I decided to get it in white. But if it was actually me like buying it again, I think I would actually not get it in white. It's actually like, I wear it a lot. I have to be honest with you. This bag, like my bag, is burned to the ground. I wear it so much, and the reason why I wouldn't buy it again is because it's white, you know. Of course it's gonna get color transfer and you have to take care of it, and you can see the wear of it and stuff like that. So that's why I think it's a better decision to get it in black. And actually, now that I look at it, I don't hate it as much as I used to. Well, I mean, I didn't hate it, it's just that I preferred the look of this bag with the silver hardware instead of the gold, which is why I went for the white. But now that I think about it, I actually kind of like it in black. But you know, I already have the white, so whatever. But this is the bag that I think every woman should get. And I think it's just the perfect bag. It has like a great amount of space in it. And I mean, I know it has a logo, but I think it's like a nice logo. Personally, I would get it with the gold hardware because it's the hardware that I wear the most. But if you're a person that prefers silver, you can get it in silver, which is personally my favorite. And actually nowadays, I would actually get it in silver because now I have been wearing more silver jewelry, so I wouldn't mind having a bag with the silver hardware. And yeah, but I have other options. So the reason why I think this is the perfect bag, I'm not just saying it because I own it. I'm not just saying it because I think I like YSL or whatever. The reason why I'm saying this bag is because I have owned it for about 3-4 years now, and I wear it so much. I think it holds a lot. And my favorite thing about this bag is that I think it's like a day to night bag in every single sense, because you can cross body, but you can also do it like as a shoulder situation, which I think is amazing. And that's the reason why I think this bag is perfect. And now, if you don't really like the logo from YSL, you can also get like a really similar version from basically any brand. Like insert right here your favorite brand or the logo that you like the most, and I think in every single brand you can find a bag kind of this vibe. So I also saw these two bags from Valentino, which I think are giving kind of the same vibe. A good reason to buy these Valentino bags is, for example, if you don't like logos, the Rockstud one doesn't have a logo, or if you prefer Valentino logo, I don't know, maybe you can get the Valentino one. Or another good reason to get the Valentino ones is because they offer it in like a black hardware. So in that case, it doesn't even matter if you're wearing gold or if you're wearing silver, or if you like to mix metals, like whatever, you can get that bag and it's gonna be perfect for every day because it goes with everything. So yeah, in my opinion, this is the perfect bag. And also, Cassie Thorpe was mentioning the Fendi baguette. I think this is a great option if you are more into kind of like logos and stuff like that. I don't think this might be like the perfect first bag for your collection because of course you have the logos, and I don't know, maybe you can get tired of it or the logos, or maybe you're not a logo kind of person. But in my opinion, I think that is a really great like starting point bag and an everyday bag. The other day I was in store and I was trying it on and I was so close to getting it, and I think this bag is perfect because the size is perfect. You can also do the shoulder, you can also do crossbody. I do find it a little bit less like elegant. I also think that is a great option if you're looking for an everyday bag which is a little bit more like logo. And of course, if you're looking for logo, I would totally advise to go for something from Louis Vuitton. I am a big fan of Louis Vuitton bags, and when I started my collection, most of my bags were Louis Vuitton. Of course, in a certain moment in my life I got tired of the logo, and now I don't want to like wear it that much, or I don't buy any more bags like that because I already have enough. But I think you can also go for like any Louis Vuitton bag with the logo. I think those are perfect. And now to go with the unboxing, now that we're talking about the Fendi baguette, I got a little situation from Fendi. So actually I got this for my birthday. I was in the Paris airport and I saw that the prices were a little bit less than if you go to the normal store, and I ended up getting this beautiful like small sized baguette. So all of my life I have wanted like the normal baguette. It's still on my wish list actually. I have always wanted a baguette. That's just like what I wanted, and I actually wanted like the normal sized baguette, but I didn't want it in this print. Like I think if I get that baguette, like the big sized one or like the normal sized one, I want to get it in a like special edition kind of situation. But I saw this one in the store and I thought it was so pretty, so I already wore it. Let me open it up for you. I also already took the sticker off, but inside it comes with a little chain which you can take off as well, or like a little hand situation. Actually, shoulder. Okay, no, I think it is a little bit small to do like a shoulder situation, but you can definitely like just hold it like this, and I think it looks so elegant and so pretty. But if you know me, you know that I love crossbody bags, so this is like the perfect crossbody mini bag. It's super cute. I actually made an unboxing on TikTok, and you can go follow me to check out the full video right there. But yeah, basically this is the bag and I think it's super cute. So this is a small baguette, I think. And when I was buying this, I was thinking about like the crossbody, that sometimes it can be a little bit like uncomfortable because it's like so far away from your hands, you know. I don't know, I just wanted to see if you could make the strap smaller. And this strap itself is not adjustable, but you can definitely do the little hack where you put the chain inside and then just hold on a second, then you just put the bag like this. I don't know what I did. Wait a second. Okay, so I just doubled the strap, and you can also wear the bag like this, which is actually how I wore it on my birthday, and I think it looks super cute like that. I think it's actually like my favorite way to wear it. I find it the most like cute. And yeah, you just have to like double the straps inside. But of course, you know me, and you know that I love crossbody, and I have always wanted a baguette. So I'm super happy to have this bag. And also the reason why I got it in the small size and not the big is because I already have a lot of everyday bags. I feel like my everyday bag collection is okay for now, because I already have a white bag, I already have a black bag, and I already have like other types of bags. So I was thinking like getting something that is a little bit more for like going out, or when you want to take less things with you, because the ones that I have from YSL, which are my everyday bags, I feel like sometimes they can be a little bit too big when I want to go out at night. So I was feeling like I kind of needed a little bit of a smaller bag for going out, and I think this one is perfect. And yeah, so this is my new baby and I'm so happy. Welcome her to the collection. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, let's keep moving on. So the second thing I think you should invest on are shoes. So basically just an everyday shoe. I mean, of course, this video is based on things that I would get myself because it's the things that I wear the most. But I understand if some people want to like change it up a bit. But in general, I would say just a shoe. But for me personally, I would say a sneaker, because I wear sneakers almost every single day. Of course, there are days when I want to dress up and I wear boots and I wear heels and I wear whatever. But something that I wear almost all the time and that changed my mind so much into like designer in general. Something that I thought was kind of stupid to buy because, you know, you were wearing it all the time and it's gonna get ruined or whatever. So I was thinking like, oh, maybe a designer shoe isn't the best idea, blah blah blah. But now I actually think designer sneakers are one of the best investments you can make, because it will bring your outfit up, it will make it much more interesting. And if I had to choose myself, the sneakers that I would get right now are actually the Dior sneakers. They have actually made these sneakers now with a platform. Anyway, I just think this shoe is amazing, because if you get it in blue, you can wear it with jeans. And I have seen a friend wearing it like going out, and I thought it looked really good. Like, it doesn't look like so much like a sneaker, if that makes sense. I don't know why, but I feel like the sneaker is just amazing and a little bit interesting. But again, if you're a person who doesn't really like logos or doesn't want to like go to that route of like logo, I think other good options are the Prada platforms, like just the white ones, or the Celine platforms. I think these two sneakers are just stunning. Normally, I would go for something a little bit more interesting. Like, I know if you're spending this kind of money, you want to see it, you know, like if you look at your sneakers, you don't want to see like just a plain white sneaker. But I actually think nowadays that these sneakers are totally worth it. I mean, of course they are overpriced. In that sense, they are not worth it, because I do think they are a little bit overpriced. But the reason why I think they're worth it is because you will be wearing these sneakers every day. And these two are actually on my wish list as well. I'm kind of deciding if I want the Prada or the Celine ones. I was thinking of the Celine, but then like they are so expensive. But I like the Prada ones more, but they are even more expensive. So now I don't know what to do. And I mean, I will probably be getting one of these two. I do think they're a little bit overpriced, but I think it's worth it because you wear them every single day. And the other option that I want to give you, and I know it's something some people will not like, and you can just ignore this part of the video if you're not okay with it, but I have to say the Alexander McQueen sneakers are amazing. Okay, I'm actually wearing them right now, and okay, let me show you. I don't think I should show you, but oh my god, these sneakers are like, you can see they are worn, they are torn and worn, and I think this isn't even like as bad as the other one that I'm wearing. So yeah, I bought these shoes. I thought I was like so stupid because in the beginning they were a little bit uncomfortable and I wanted to sell them. And then I started wearing them and wearing them and wearing them, and now I can't even take them off. I know I need a new pair because these, I wear them so much and I just love them, and they do give you a little bit of height, and I think the price is more acceptable if you compare it to the other sneaker options that I have given you. So yeah, I think this is the perfect sneaker if you want to begin your designer collection of sneakers or shoes or whatever. And I think this is like the perfect sneaker and you will wear it a lot, and I find it so comfortable. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this sneaker. Now moving on, I think everyone needs to have at least one pair of designer sunglasses. And the reason why I say this is because in the past, I used to think it was, again, overpriced. I thought it wasn't worth the paying like the design, because a lot of brands have these interesting designs and then someone else comes and makes the same design for a lower price. And that's what I kind of did before. Like I used to buy Ray-Ban and I used to buy like dupes for designers, sunglasses and stuff like that, until I decided to like really start looking into the designer sunglasses, and I bought a few pairs and I was kind of obsessed with it. If you have seen my channel, you know that now I do have a little obsession with like designer sunglasses. It even got to a point where I was like, okay, no more designer sunglasses for now, because in a matter of like 4 months I had already bought like 3 pairs and it was a lot. So yeah, now I'm like stopping a little bit with that, and it's just because I don't have enough money, not because I want to, because I think investing in a good pair of designer sunglasses is like the best investment you can do, because you will wear them so much. And the ones that I want to recommend to you are these Prada sunglasses. I bought them actually almost a year ago. I think I got them for myself for Christmas. I got them with a little discount, and I think these sunglasses are amazing. Now, if it's your first pair, I would recommend for you to get them in black, but I actually own them in the turquoise, and I actually prefer them in a turquoise. I wear them so much. I think they go with everything, but if it's gonna be your first pair, I would recommend to go for the black. But the reason why I really like these sunglasses is because they are like understated, but at the same time they have a little like interesting design to them. And for me personally, I think they look really good with my face shape, and I wear them so much. Like they are not heavy, because I have other designs that are a little bit heavy. I have other designs that are a little bit too much for like an everyday situation. So I don't think it's like the best idea to go for like a really crazy pair. So yeah, if you're a woman, I think you should go for these sunglasses. I really, really, really recommend them. I love them so much. I wear them so much, and I think they're amazing. And if this is not your kind of style, I think you should look into Gucci, Celine, and YSL Sunnies. I think in general, those 3 have a really good selection of sunglasses. Really nice. And yeah, I do think it's worth the investment. Now, moving on, I think everyone needs a good designer belt. And again, taking inspiration from what Cassie Thorpe said, I think you shouldn't get like the logo kind of belt, because those kind of come and go in terms of like trends and stuff like that. I mean, for example, the only belt that I have is the Gucci one. Please don't judge me, but I bought it so long ago when it was a thing, and now it's not a thing. And now I learned that you don't have to do those things. So the belt that is actually, again, on my wish list and that I really, really hope to get really soon is the Kelly belt from Hermes. And this is just my personal preference of something that I want and that I think is worth it. Also because this belt is kind of like one size. So it's adjustable if you want to wear it on your waist, on your hips, like anywhere you want to wear it. So I think this belt is a perfect option, and that's the one that I would get myself is if I was starting over. But that might not be the case for some other people, because it's not that versatile in my opinion. Like even though it is adjustable, I think that might not be the perfect selection for everyone. So the second option that I want to give you is the, again, Hermes belts, which you can kind of personalize. So on the website you can choose, and of course if you go into the store you can choose which colors you want the belt to be and which buckle you want the belt to have. So yeah, I think this is amazing. I think I wouldn't choose something a little bit with like logo, like maybe not an H, but something a little bit more like equestrian vibes kind of thing. I will put a photo right here of the one I would choose if I was getting a reversible belt from Hermes. But I think this is a great option because you don't have the logo, you have the option to wear it both ways. So I think you're getting the best value for your money with this belt. And then if you're not really into Hermes or you don't really like these belts that I've shown you, the ones I would recommend to you, again, are the ones that don't really have a logo on them. For example, some from Gucci, from Celine. And again, I would recommend something that is reversible, because this way you have the option of having 2 colors and like basically 2 items in one. So I think you can never go wrong with a reversible belt. And this is like the perfect first designer purchase, if you're getting like your first designer belt, this is the perfect option to go. Then again, you can choose whatever logo you want, because I think basically in every single store they have like the option of doing reversible belts with different buckles. Maybe not in every single store, but for example, one that comes to my mind is Valentino. So for example, if you really like Valentino, you can go for the Valentino logo and have a reversible belt as well. And I would choose neutral colors. So for example, I would choose something like black and beige or something like that. On into the last item I think you should get is actually jewelry. And with this, I mean like gold jewelry. And I say it in the sense that it doesn't matter if you like silver, it doesn't matter if you like gold, white gold or pink gold, whatever kind of gold you like. I think everyone should have like a good piece made out of gold. So for me personally, I like to wear a necklace every single day. Right now, I'm not wearing my necklace because I have something really interesting to show you on my next video, so stay tuned for that one. But yeah, I think you guys know my Cartier necklace, but for me, it's not about the necklace, it's about the meaning that it has behind it. And I'm not saying that your necklace has to be any kind of like designer or anything like that. Actually, in terms of buying gold, I don't recommend to go for your first piece, like first ever gold piece. I don't think you should go for like Cartier or Van Cleef or whatever. Like, I don't think you should do that, or Tiffany, because it's so expensive. I think if you're getting like a necklace, an everyday necklace made out of gold, any kind of gold you decide, it should be something like gifted by someone or something like that, but it should have a meaning. So the one that I have from Cartier was actually a gift from my mom for my birthday. And I mean, I did pay a little bit of it, but like basically it's like the meaning behind it. It was my birthday, that my mom gave it to me, and those kind of things, which I think is the actual value behind the necklace. And yeah, that's what I think you should get, like a necklace for every day made out of gold with a meaning behind it. And it doesn't have exactly to be like gifted by someone, but it can also be the meaning of the necklace itself or something like that. So I think you guys get me. And now into the actual designer part of it, I also think it's really worth it investing in a really, really good like ring. Again, this comes from the point of view that I really like wearing rings myself, like every single day. And I don't really like to worry about like having to wash my hands and taking off the rings and stuff like that, because for example, you guys know that I really like to shop in places like Mejuri and Misoma, and they have like really good price points for rings and stuff like that. But the problem with those rings is that you have to take them off if you're gonna shower. So I really think it's good to invest in a good like gold ring. And in my opinion, I will give you two options, which not many people will be happy with, but it's just my personal opinion from what I have. I think it is really good investment to get the thin. I have two options right here. I would either get the thin just unclued ring, which I actually own, or I would get the thin love ring. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I own the just unclued ring. It was actually, I think, one of my first ever like real gold rings, and I wore it so much. That ring, I wear it every single day. Again, right now I'm not wearing it. Let me go put it on for you guys. Okay, so this is what the ring looks like, and the reason why I think this is the perfect investment in a ring is because it's thin. So yeah, I am recommending for you to get the thin version, and of course I get the thin versions myself because I am like small, my hands are small, so it makes sense for me to get like a small. But I think if it's gonna be like an everyday ring for you, you also don't want to be worrying about like the size of the ring, that it's too big or it's too flashy or whatever. So the reason why I think this one is perfect is because it's thin and it's perfect for every day. So I really do think it's worth it to get the Just Unclued ring. I wear it so much that I am obsessed with it, and I do feel the difference between having my pleated gold rings on and having this ring on, because on my mind I know that this is gold, real gold, and I don't have to worry about it tarnishing or changing colors or anything like that. and I think this is a perfect ring for every day. And if you don't like this design, I do think you should think about the Love one. And actually on my wish list again, I do have the Love theme version, which I would like to start with this one. But yeah, basically that's it. I really do think it is a good investment to get a Cartier ring in general. And again, if you are not a Cartier person, you don't like Cartier, you also have other options. But the reason why I'm saying Cartier is because they have the options without any diamonds and the thin options, which I think is like a perfect option for an everyday kind of situation. Now moving on into the last item, which is an extra. And the reason why I say is extra, it's because I don't think this is like you cannot live without this, but I think it's worth to invest in it, is a big bag. So a bag which you can take to work, to the airport, when you need like a lot of things. For me personally, you guys know that I don't really like carrying a lot of things on my bag. That's why I like crossbody bags for everyday situations. But there are some times when I need a little bit more space, especially when I'm traveling. And it doesn't really matter if you think you're not gonna wear it a lot because you don't travel that much or whatever. Believe me, you will find a moment to wear this bag. I swear there are a lot of times when I actually do wear a big bag, and mostly when I travel. Right now I don't work, but when I work I will definitely be getting like a big bag, or I will be using one of the ones that I'm gonna mention to you. So the one I will recommend personally, and I think a lot of people will hate me again for mentioning this bag, is the Neverfull. And the reason why a lot of people will hate me is because, yeah, a lot of people own this bag. You can see it everywhere. They have a lot of dupes. You never even know like if it's real or not, because everyone has like a dupe. Or like also the prices have gone up in this bag so much, and I understand that it's like a lot of investment for a bag that used to be less money. And I understand, like maybe nowadays I wouldn't get the bag from the store, but I would recommend to look into the second hand stores, because I do think this bag is actually really good. And something that a lot of people say is that you hate the Neverfull bag until you own the Neverfull bag. Once you own the Neverfull bag, you know what the drill is about, and you know why people still own it and why people still buy this bag, because it's actually amazing. And if you don't like the logo, I mean, the reason why I like this bag is because I really like the Louis Vuitton logo. Or if you don't like that one, you can also get like the checkerboard one. It slipped my mind the name of that one, but you can also get that version. And because I think it's actually like even better quality than Goyard, a lot of people have said that as well. If you don't want to have like the bag that everyone has, maybe go for the Goyard if you want to spend a little bit more money. But I would personally go for the Neverfull, and I think this is like perfect for traveling. I use it all the time when I travel, and it's the perfect bag. I don't have anything bad to say about it. The only thing I don't like much about it are the straps, which is the reason that I have other options if you don't want to get that bag. And the other two options that I have are the YSL big one. And again, this is an investment, okay? Big bag comes with a bigger price, which is why it's like, this is why I'm mentioning it's like an extra, because I understand it might not be your ideal like first designer purchases to get a 4K bag. I understand that, but I think this YSL one, this bag is perfect for work, it's perfect for traveling, and you cannot go wrong with that YSL one. And I really want this bag. It's also on my wish list, the Bottega Veneta Hop bag. This is like chef's kiss. This bag is just amazing. The quality is amazing. It doesn't have logo on it, so you don't have to worry about that. It's kind of like if you know, you know kind of bag. I mean, lately Bottega Veneta has become more like known, but I think this bag is like amazing. And if I were to get my bag from zero, I would definitely hold a little bit of coins and get the Bottega Veneta one, because I think this one is amazing. Or also maybe the YSL one. I really like that one as well, but I do find it a little bit really expensive. But I think either of these two are like great options. But the reason why I gave you the option of the Louis Vuitton one is because I own it and I love it and I think it's totally worth it. But again, I think you should go for like secondhand situation, because it is a little bit expensive now if you get it in store. but the quality is amazing and mine has held up really good. So I think that is the best option you can get. And now I will get into a little bit of like an anti situation, which is like things I don't think you should get if you are just starting your collection. And first I have to say fashion jewelry. So before I was mentioning, I think it's really worth it to get like gold pieces. I have personally myself bought fashion jewelry, and the problem with fashion jewelry is that yes, it's beautiful. I own fashion jewelry myself and I love it and I wear it and whatever, but I do find it a little bit overpriced. Like for the price that you are paying for this fashion jewelry, which is basically like plastic or whatever it is, like I don't care what quality it's made of, but it's not real gold. It's not the real thing, and I don't think it's worth it if you are just starting your collection. The second thing I would avoid are like SLGs that are not for like an everyday situation. So for example, I would say if you want to get a wallet, I understand this is something that you're gonna wear every single day, but something that I would go away from a little bit is like, for example, a phone case, because your phone, you're gonna be changing it. Like someday you're gonna be changing it. I understand people with the phone cases because they're beautiful. I want one myself, but I wouldn't get it if it's your first designer purchases kind of thing, because you're gonna change your phone and you're gonna have to sell the case, so you're not gonna wear it again. And another thing is the passport cover. I think this is like a good investment in some kind of way. I mean, it's kind of useful, but at the same time not that useful, in the sense that yes, you're gonna be wearing it a lot, and maybe this is something you buy one time and you don't have to buy it anytime again in your life. But in some brands I do find it a little bit overpriced, and I don't feel like it's worth the price that they are selling it to you. So I think with SLGs like this, you should just go for like other brands. For example, my passport cover is from Carolina Herrera, and it's like amazing quality. It's still beautiful. It's giving like Louis Vuitton vibes without the price tag. So yeah, I mean, I would stay away from like big brands in terms of these things and just go for smaller brands. And again, with the SLGs, I actually really wanted to get a wallet, and I knew I was gonna wear it every single day, and I knew it was gonna be a good investment, but I still found the wallet so expensive, and I was like, I would rather put this money into a bag or into a necklace or into something else, because this wallet from Louis Vuitton was like so expensive. And I found like basically the same thing again in Carolina Herrera, which is basically the same design, the same quality, the same everything, different price tag. So if you want to go for SLGs, because I understand you want the quality, and I understand you want like the everyday kind of situation, but with these kind of pieces, I wouldn't invest in designer. I would go for, or I would invest in designer, but I would go for like lower priced designers. For example, Carolina Herrera, Purificación Garcia. They also have other designers like Michael Kors, which cost a little bit less. And I think you should like kind of stay away from the big brands if you're gonna purchase these things, and go for like smaller brands, if you get what I'm trying to say. Okay guys, so that was everything for today. I'm sorry if it was a little bit all over the place, but I didn't really have much time to film, and you guys know I haven't filmed for such a long time, so I am a little bit like nervous. But anyway, I hope you guys got the point, and I hope you guys really enjoyed watching this video. So please remember to subscribe to my channel if you are interested in content like this, because I will be posting more videos like this. And thank you guys so much, and for everyone who's already subscribed to my channel, I really appreciate it, and I appreciate every single one of you who is watching this video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.